Hi everybody, this is Taz. I'm going to do a quick wig review for you today. And what I have on is the United style by Wille. If you've ever wondered how it feels to have natural born Swedish hair, I think this is it. So you've got this really fine, silky, baby fine texture with lightness and dry separated fibers, along with this blonde pastel mix. Just reminds you of natural born Swedish or Nordic blonde hair that everybody covets. Well, now you can. This is United by Wille and blonde pastel mix. I just got her today, and it's a nice shaggy bob, very updated with all this wonderful texture. And the more I play with it, the more texture is coming out. So the the front here is 7 inches, 5.5, 8.5 crown, and then there are 5 inches on the nape. So it's pretty much a blunt cut all the way around. It does feature a left side mono part and a beautiful lace front. The lace front is so well done, guys. You just can't even tell where the hairline begins. It's just seamless. Now it's still kind of in its crisscross pattern here at the mono part, and you can, it's not a rooted color, but you can kind of see a shadow of a root, and I think that's just because of my own bio hair kind of reflecting through there a little bit, but it's so well done. So a lot of times when you get a very lightweight, and this only weighs 4 ounces, when you get a lightweight style like this, very light in color, it might look a little flat on your head, and that's not the case here. There is some permatease. I sense some permatease right around that mono part area, and I am a huge fan of a little permatease on the crown, because without it, it just falls flat on your head, and you can't get any lift or body at all. So just the right amount. And because it's so razored, and there are so many little layers in there, it just helps you bring out all of that texture. Just a little bit of permatease helps keep that style going. I can see where you could really get a lot of lift off of the forehead here. And I really think that that's what it's meant for. So you could get quite a bit of lift and then just give it a good spray, or even use some of the piecing cream to bring together some of these ends, get a little bit of volume off of the crown area there, and it's just super, super cute. So I'm going to do a spin for you so you can see all sides. The lighting isn't great today, so I brought this in my bedroom to film this video, so it's a little better in here. And it's been so dry that I'm sensing a lot of static in my wigs lately. I don't know if anybody else has the problem, but lately it just seems like the hairs just want to kind of poof out and get in your eyes, and kind of you're constantly sweeping them out. So I've been trying to do a little bit of a weak solution of fabric softener. I'm using a lot of conditioner on my wigs right now, and I'm even taking some of that piecing cream and just pulling some of those stray hairs back into place. You know, this is a brand new wig, so I know there's no damage here, but it is, these ends are just, those little fine hairs tend to want to splay out everywhere, just in this very, very dry weather. I didn't seem to have this big of a problem with it last winter, but then when I think about it, I think I wore a lot of shorter styles last winter that were off of the face. So, you know, maybe it's going to be a little bit different this year if I'm wearing the longer styles. Okay, so it's just perfect. You can sense the lightness of the fibers here, just like spun silk. So feathery light. If anybody has tried the Lasting Impression by Gabor, it sort of reminds me of that. It's got a little bit of the razor ends kind of a style and a nice straighter mid-length cut. But this one does have the wonderful traditional Ellen Wille cap. It's so very comfortable. I sense that there's a lot of great coverage here. What I like about the Ellen Wille cap is that even though it's cut more on the petite side, they splice in these fibers so well, and to the point where it just hugs the head all the way down. So it covers up anything that might be lacking here at the ear tab. You can't see through to it. So if you do get some wind or a breeze of any kind, it's not going to be a dead giveaway if you have darker roots. I really thought this wig here may need some roots. But now that I have it here, and because of the light fine texture, my own bio hair does produce a little bit of a shadow of a root because it's darker. And that's just enough for me. There is a little bit of variation here. So you have some light beige and light gold, blonde, platinum blonde mix. Very, very light, but not white. Just that real Nordic, Swedish blonde, beautiful hair. All right, guys. I have to give a shout out to Betsy. One of my viewers, Betsy, had texted me or messaged me and said that she owned this wig in this color and loved it. And I think she's the one who really tipped the scale for me. I decided to go ahead and get it. I was really afraid of the color, to be honest with you, because it wasn't rooted. I've been burned by that Gabor SS10123. It's just way too platinum and washes out my face. This one has just enough of that hint of gold to it that you can still keep a warm complexion without being too washed out with this color. So thank you, Betsy, and I hope everybody enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.